Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to Nickelodeon stars discuss sexual misconduct allegations in new documentary, I guess. But yeah, I might have to change the title when I post this on my channel. But yeah, I grew up listening. I grew up watching Nickelodeon, and yeah, as a kid, you don't really notice stuff that's going on because you don't really know about that stuff at that age. But also I guess there are some jokes and stuff that go over your head. Like I remember, I think it was Jeanette McCurdy. She was talking about some of this stuff going on behind the scenes, and I saw like some clips like a long time ago. Like Ariana Grande had to do some weird stuff on camera, and yeah, I don't know if their parents said anything behind the scenes or what. I don't know, but yeah, let's get into the video. Let me stop talking. Let's like I said, let's get to the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Back for the
Wow, that
GMA
intro.
cover story. A new documentary is shining a light on what was going on behind the scenes at Nickelodeon, home to some of the most popular children's shows in the 90s and early 2000s. Eva Pilgrim sat down with two of the stars. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, y'all. Watching back some of these
Actually, I preferred Nickelodeon shows to Disney shows. I watched both, but I think I liked Nickelodeon shows
scenes
more.
and sketches now as an adult, it hits you immediately how inappropriate some of this content was. So much so we can't even air some of them in our story this morning. For the children on these sets, they tell us many of these jokes went over their heads, but the adult behavior was all around them.
Also, where were the parents?
For children of the 90s and early 2000s, Nickelodeon was home to some of the most popular shows of the era, from the sketch comedy hit All That
That's my show.
to The Amanda Show. But in the new investigation discovery docuseries Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV,
She
some
said
of
the
the
title
former
wrong.
child stars behind those shows say they were subjected to inappropriate work environments. One star even claiming he was sexually abused.
If we don't get all these people out of here in less than 2 hours, our lives are over.
Drake Bell from the show Drake and Josh revealing for the first time publicly that he is the John Doe victim in the 2003 child sexual abuse case against his dialogue coach, Brian Peck. Bell claims that Peck purposely isolated him from his father.
Wait. Why does he have the same last name as Josh Peck? And also, why does he look like, dang, what's that guy's name? David Arquette? Doesn't he look like David Arquette?
Who was also his manager.
I think Brian got a sense that my dad was on the watch. And so he started to really drive a wedge between my dad and me. He started talking about how my dad's stealing my money. Nobody likes that my dad's on set. He's a real problem. I was believing it because he's been in this business for so long and he must know more than us.
Peck was convicted in 2004,
Oh my
sentenced
God,
to
put his
16
face up on
months
the
in
screen.
prison, and is now a registered sex offender. Bell
Dang.
says that abuse
He
put
won
him
that
on the
case.
path of self-destruction, including 2
won that
DUIs
case.
and a 2021 child endangerment conviction. Nickelodeon saying in a statement, "We are dismayed and saddened to learn of the trauma he has endured."
But also, it took him like this long to like come out and tell the story. But if it took him this long, I wonder if there's a lot of other stars from Nickelodeon that had stuff happen to them, but they just haven't told us yet. I wonder if it'll come out in the future. But yeah, like it's crazy that all this stuff happened, especially like growing up, like just working, and like he said, like you don't know, you think someone else knows more than you because they're in the industry, but they're just crazy and you don't know. You just trust people.
And we commend and support the strength required to come forward.
I can't even describe the feeling to know that there was a monster among us.
I remember
Giovanni
her. Oh, it's
Samuels and
him.
Brian Hearn starred in All That in 2001 and say Peck worked closely with the child actors.
When you saw who the victim was,
it broke my heart. I cried.
We
He
weren't close
he looks different, but she looks the same. She doesn't look like she aged.
with Drake, but we were around him. He was a legend. And so to find out that he was being harmed
Brutally harmed.
in a terrible way it infuriated me.
Hearn and Samuels also speaking about former writer and executive producer Dan Schneider, who Nickelodeon
Oh, yeah, that's the
parted
guy
ways
that
with in 2018.
everyone has a story about him.
Complaints he created a hostile work environment.
What was it like working for Dan Schneider?
Dan,
You're asking the two black children on a Nickelodeon set where
we were overlooked.
The actors were calling sketches written by Schneider's team like on-air dare.
Those were torture
remember
moments
that
for
show.
all of us.
Hearn's dare had him covered in peanut butter and then licked by dogs.
my on-air dare, I was saying, I don't like this. And to see that is,
And to voice it.
and to have voiced
Dang.
I don't like this.
And to be ignored because, oh, it's funny.
it. Yeah. Was it funny?
I wonder how much he got paid for that.
Right.
Wasn't for me.
Hearn and Samuel say they hope the
I would
series
not want to do
sparks
that.
an important conversation about the treatment of child actors.
Your childhood is going to be a little tainted after watching it.
Yeah.
But I hope that
I don't even
it
remember
helps
that
you
show,
protect
though.
the next group of kids that
Yeah.
comes up.
Now, about the hostile workplace allegations, Nickelodeon tells ABC News while it cannot corroborate or negate allegations of behaviors from productions decades ago, it investigates complaints as part of our commitment to fostering a safe and professional workplace environment free of harassment or other kinds of inappropriate conduct. We have adopted numerous safeguards over the years to help ensure we are living up to our own high standards and the expectations of our audience. As for Schneider, a spokesperson tells ABC News his scripts went through multi-layers of executive approval and that, quote, Dan expected and asked a lot from his teams, but he also knows some people did not have a positive experience and he is truly sorry for that. Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV.
Did
a
anything ever
two-night
happen to him?
event starts
Did he get
Sunday,
arrested?
March 17th, beginning at 9 p.m. on ID. Robin.
Ooh, that was an eye-opening report, Eva. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Okay, so yeah, did anything ever happen to Dan Schneider? Did he ever go to court? Did he ever get convicted of something? Cause that other guy that did stuff to Drake Bell, is that his name? Drake Bell. Yeah, apparently he's a sex offender now. But yeah, Dan Schneider seems to have so many people, like so many bad stories about him. But did anyone ever take him to court or? I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, this documentary, because it probably release other things that we don't know. And yeah, you don't, when you watch this as a kid, you don't even think about what's happening. You just entertained by what's on TV, and like you don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. But yeah, I wonder where the parents were too, because like if the kid never wanted to do something, or if they try to speak out against doing something, I wonder if the parents were on set to like say no. I guess Drake Bell's dad was on set, and that creepy guy was trying to get him off set so he could do creepy stuff. But I wonder about the other kids. Were their parents there or no, or I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting documentary, because they're telling stuff that we don't know. Like you might know, or you might see stuff just like on TV, like the show, but you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. And also we don't really know these people, so we don't know their true stories. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you could check out my first channel, SEKSHI V. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.